Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching Band of Brothers. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching episode 3 of Band of Brothers, and the last episode kind of hit me with a little bit of a truth bomb that not only is this based off of real people and their real stories because they were awarded medals of honor, but also that the men that are talking at the beginning, obviously they were in the war, but they are probably some of these people, and I don't know who. I feel like I'm going to find out. I'm already getting choked up because the idea and of them talking about this, like I tell people all the time that I work with a lot of veterans in dentistry, and a lot of their traumas, when they like start kind of remembering, you can see them go elsewhere. And to ask these men to talk about this and then being brave enough to talk about it and being openly emotional about it is such a beautiful thing. And we are so lucky to be part of it at all. So I think it's going to hit me on a different level when not only I see these men talking, but while I'm watching it, knowing that like some of the men made it back and they're able to tell us these stories, but a lot of them probably didn't. And Hall hit me really hard because, Winters really took him under his wing while he was there and was like really supportive and helpful and didn't like make him feel like, you're just a radio guy. He's like, well, now you're a rifleman. Let's get going. And, though you're not part of Easy Company, like let's go. And, especially at the end after the whole Breakcourt Manor thing, like him taking a drink and him like kind of like you can see that he's not necessarily having a hard time with what happened, but like he's already after day one saying, I long for peace. And he's not an openly expressive guy, an openly emotional guy, but what he does show is enough for me to know that he's willing to carry a lot of heavy burdens for these men. Garnier kind of went a little crazy. I don't want to say crazy. I mean, he let out a lot of aggression on the right people. I mean, it's so hard for me because like, I'm just like, we could, keep them prisoner, but like that keeps them busy holding prisoners instead of advancing. So like, I understand it. In the moment, I don't know what I would do. So I can't judge anybody for what they do during wartime. But, his brother being killed is definitely affecting him. And I feel for him having to like deal with his grief, but in an internal way until it's external. And when it's external, it really shows that he's going through it. So I feel bad for Garnier. Garnier. I said Garnier and somebody's like, wonderful shampoo. Anyways, Breakcourt Manor. That obviously was a success, but now it's like required learning at West Point, and that's how we get those things is by doing them and them being a success. But like, wow, that seemed like a very impossible task, and they got it done, and they lost some people, but they really. I don't want to beat a dead horse, but Sobel could never. Sobel, great drill instructor, not really great at getting shit done. So, and again, like there's some people that are really good at certain jobs that aren't good at others, and no reason to, harp on them. But the right person was there leading those men. The right person for the job was doing it. And thankfully Winters was with us because I don't know how else it would have gone. Probably wouldn't even know a lot of these men's names, and now I do. So I'm mildly emotionally attached. If Malarkey goes for another pistol in the middle of a shootout, I'm going to scream. Just get one off of a dead body after you're done. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to do it when there's a shootout. You don't have to do it when there's a break and fire. Like that, if you didn't kill people, they're still aiming for you. So let's worry about the Luger at another point. Now we have a map that Winters found. So I think that's not only going to help our guys that are over there, but strategically will help the American military advance even further. I mean, obviously I know how this war goes. I know how it ends. it's getting to that destination that I think is going to be the painful part. That thankfully you're on this journey with me, and I have a lot of you guys to lean on. And thank you for being here. And I know that the tears will be flowing and that some episodes will be heftier than others, but thank you for coming along on the ride and being my emotional support through it. I think it is required viewing, and it is something that everybody needs to watch. I don't want to say that I'm enjoying it. It's such a hard thing to say that you're enjoying it. It is a very well-made story about real-life events and reenactments, and I do think that it's important to watch, and not even watch through your fingers, to watch with your eyes wide open. So that is what I'm going to do. So guys, let's get into it.
We all had fear, but we all had training to know that you try to handle your fear and work to accomplish what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how you fight through fear. That you do, but I don't know how. Normandy. There anything up there? What you looking at?
Blythe. Hey, Blythe.
You okay?
You're the first familiar faces I've seen. I ain't surprised. They dropped us all over the Carentan Peninsula.
Why is he just staring up at the sky? Does he expect something? It's gotta be so heartbreaking to just be there all by yourself and not recognize anybody.
Got any souvenirs to trade?
Huh?
He just got here, man. He's obviously traumatized.
Unlike their previous owners. Got anything good?
Okay.
Not yet.
Hey,
Well, whatever makes you deal with it.
you run into Lieutenant Meehan in your travels?
No. Why?
Company HQ's still missing. They think the plane went down.
They say he's gonna turn up.
Yeah, I ain't holding my breath.
So he wasn't with Meehan, so I guess that's good. Imagine being the one person that survived that. I wouldn't know how he survived it.
So where we headed to, Lieutenant? Huh?
We're taking Carentan.
That sounds like
Carentan.
The only place where armor from Omaha and Utah Beach can link up and head in. So we take Carentan, they're stuck on the sand. General Taylor's sending the whole division.
Remember, boys, give me 3 days and 3 nights of hard fighting.
I was gonna say, like, that's like really annoying. Like, take this serious, but I'm like, again, you have to deal with it any way that you can. The poor Blythe. Like, he was traumatized. Whatever floats your boat. At least it's just taking the dead's watch is, like, could be worse.
We lost F Company, sir.
Again? Hubler, take Blythe, go find F Company.
Yes, sir. Come on, Blythe.
Why'd we stop? This is about officers crapping out on their training, Nix.
So F Company decided to just quit? Or, like, they're just not going by what their training would recommend? I'm scared for these two.
What is it? Flash. Thunder.
Okay, good.
Blythe, go back to the lieutenant. Tell him we found F Company. I'll figure out where these yokels are at.
Hey, what y'all calling a yokel?
Were they not doing correct by their training? What's a yokel?
That's Edelweiss. That only grows in the Alps above the tree line, which means he climbed up there to get it. It's supposed to be the mark of a true soldier.
Wow. +6, okay. So I'm glad we're not, like, going day by day. Like, I mean, we are kind of, but, like, I don't want to say skipping the nonsense days, because it's days of peace for these men, but Cafe de Normandy.
Go!
Oh, man, I would never be able to run in first. The dirt on the lens, so good. Might actually be blood.
Get yourself out of that trench! We are not getting
There's
killed!
active
out
fire!
front!
Like, I mean, I know you gotta do what you gotta do, but that's like putting yourself in the line of fire.
That's an MG-42!
Oh!
Heading up! No! Stay down!
Can you hit him from there?
There's one in the right upper left! Back!
Shoot! Oh, dang it, so close.
Oh, shit!
Oh, God. Nice. Like, do we have snipers with us? Come on.
Beschuss verlagern!
Ah! I don't know who the guy is that's behind the wall, him, but thank you.
Garnier, clear that sector on the right!
Oh, Garnier, come on, buddy.
Shit! Young Shifty!
Shifty.
We gotta take that warehouse!
Where's Garnier?
Second two, go, go!
Oh my gosh, I don't even know how you begin to even film something like this. There's so many moving parts. Ugh. Ooh, rocket launcher, okay.
Smash! Grenade!
Come on,
Come on, Lars.
come on.
The kid!
He didn't just shoot somebody, right? I know it's hard to not know who's like innocent and who's... Jeez. Oh!
Go! Go! Get the hell out of the street!
You get out of the street! Okay, Blythe. What? What? Honey? What? Did he get shot? Did he, Oh, God!
Here, buddy.
Wait! No, no, no. Main
You're okay.
artery?
Everything's right where it should be.
Oh, okay.
Come on.
He was worried about...
See Daisy.
Lipton was worried about... what you worry about. Oh my god, going into buildings would scare the hell out of me. You never know who's around a corner. They could teach kids how to shoot.
Hello?
Oh, somebody's in the outhouse. Okay. Oh! Oh god, the muffled.
Easy, easy.
Oh.
There you go. There you go. Hang in there, buddy. Okay, we're gonna get you fixed up, all right? Okay. Guys, you want to give me a hand here? Come on.
They're not gonna get him fixed up.
Let's go!
Where are we firing? Okay. Oh, you guys didn't think about that when you flooded all that land, did you? That you'd have to cross. Good job, guys. Yeah, I heard that the Germans flooded a lot of that land, so when we landed there, they were landing in water.
Is it safe to cross? You want to move the wounded? Yes, sir. Okay.
Aww. I like that he asked, though. Oh! Not safe. Oh my god, Windsor's just got hit? Are you fucking kidding me?
she is.
Okay. Oh, look at that little guy. Just throw some dirt on it. It'll be fine.
You gonna be all right?
Yeah.
Considering what everybody else went through, I'm sure he's like, yeah, I'm gonna keep going.
What's wrong with Blythe?
Yeah, what is wrong with Blythe? He just froze up.
Nothing. Except he can't see.
He went blind?
So he says.
He saw the guy in the dark, and he was staring up at the sun. Those are two very different things. Is it from trauma, or is it from something that he experienced? I mean, yes.
Sir, I didn't want to let anyone down.
Just take it easy.
Imagine being in Normandy and losing your eyesight in the middle of a war.
Sir.
Yeah, what is it?
Thank you, sir.
He's looking at him.
I'm okay.
It helped?
Yeah, I'm okay.
I don't think you are okay.
All right. Well, stay here a little while longer and make sure. And then you can report back to your platoon.
What if it happens again, though? What if he's out in the middle of nowhere?
I told you. I didn't actually see it.
What, Spears shooting the prisoners or the sergeant in his own platoon?
Sergeant?
What? I didn't hear that.
Wait,
one.
shot one of his own guys?
Well,
I don't think
supposedly
so.
the guy was drunk and refused to go on a patrol.
Oh.
Who knows if it's true?
I don't know how that works.
I mean, goddamn. Gives him smokes first? You see, that's why I don't believe he really did it.
Oh, you don't believe it?
That's exactly what happened.
No, it was him, all right. But it was more than 8 guys. More like 20.
Jesus.
Hell of a shot.
All except one guy who we left alone.
Oh,
Well, all I know, from what I heard, he took that last 105 on D-Day practically by himself. I don't care if any of the other stuff's true. Hey, Albert.
Hoi.
What do you think?
Okay. Spears is scary.
I'm gonna have to take everybody's word for it. I didn't see any of it.
He may very well be telling the absolute truth.
That means you, Private Blythe.
Come on, bud, get up.
I do feel like he's a liability if he keeps losing his eyesight. And he keeps staring at the sun, which is not good for your eyesight, but, like, he might also not know when the next time it is he'll see the sun, if ever again.
I'm saying that we're never in the middle. And we're the 5th of 9 companies of this regiment.
Directly in the
Able
middle.
to item. Think of it.
See there? You see that?
Ah! Maybe because you guys can handle surprises? I don't know. Ugh. I feel my heart jump into my throat. Blythe. Is it from fear? Is that how his body is handling fear? Like what they were talking about in the beginning? It's like, sometimes you still want to fight, but your body's like, no, you're not doing that.
What have they got to sing about?
It's to make you...
Thunder. Catchy tune, ain't it?
They're just making you think everything's relaxed over there. It's to confuse you, most likely.
What happened to the aid station today? Doc really called it hysterical blindness.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. You know what they said in basic? Dehydration's a soldier's worst enemy.
So alcohol, or is it water?
Yeah.
Alcohol.
Not much of a limp.
I'll survive.
How is it?
Hurts.
War as hell.
He's such an interesting man. Oh, God.
Come on, Smith, get up, it's your watch. Smith.
Oh, God.
See, Smith, it's me, Talbot.
What the hell are you doing? That's Talbot.
Oh, God, did he actually stab him?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
Look at me.
Yeah, I can breathe.
Okay, I'm just
Dad,
gonna put some
breathe.
soap on the wound, Floyd. You're gonna be fine.
Oh, my God. I mean, friendly fire happens. Friendly stabbings must happen, too.
You want to get some sleep? I don't think I can.
Then go take a look.
Yeah, you're gonna be awake. Oh god, they're not gonna like shoot him because they think he's also a German, right? I don't want to say kraut. Just, I really like sauerkraut. Oh my god, what if he gets hysterical blindness and he does the same thing?
Flash?
Thunder.
Thunder!
Lieutenant Spears, sir.
Oh boy.
You going, Private? Check out the noise, sir. I just came from there. Everything's under control.
Spears is off, man.
Just do what you have to do.
Like you did on D-Day, sir.
Brave enough to ask.
Sir, when I landed on D-Day, I found myself in a ditch all by myself. I fell asleep. When I woke up, I didn't really try to find my unit.
What'd you do? Did he just stay there?
I just kind of stayed put.
You know why you hid in that ditch, Blythe?
I was scared.
We're all scared.
Yeah. Oh boy.
You hid in that ditch because you think there's still hope. But Blythe, the only hope you have is to accept the fact that you're already dead. And the sooner you accept that, the sooner you'll be able to function as a soldier's supposed to function. Without mercy, without compassion, without remorse.
Cold.
All war depends upon it.
Cold. That's what he is cold. That's why he can just kill so many Germans so easily. Poor Blythe. I mean, of all the people to, like, bare your soul to, Spears isn't the one.
Dog and Fox companies will be on our left flank, moving with us. Any questions?
Well, I feel good
Let's
that
make 'em
Garnier's
holler.
here.
It's 9:30 in the evening back home. Must be.
All the watches. Ah! Who was that?
Garnier, keep him pinned down! Keep firing!
In Garnier, I trust. He'll get it done. Oh, Blythe. I'm so sorry. God. Whoa. Whoa! Oh my god!
Where the hell did they come from?
Oh my god! You guys have to get out of there.
Keep firing! Stay low!
Or keep firing and stay low. Blythe, come on, buddy.
Blythe. Stand up! Get up on your feet, soldier!
Come on, Blythe. Oh, baby, I'm so sorry. Okay. Wow.
Keep firing!
Will you get down, Winters? You're scaring me. Look at you, look at you, look at you, getting over the fear. You still have it, but you're getting over it. Oh! Oh my god. Are we gonna get it? Are we gonna get it?
Come on! You're gonna get me killed, Lieutenant!
Whew.
I knew you'd get me killed!
Oh, come on. Come on! Come on! Oh my god! Oh my god, come on! How many people died for that, though? Damn it!
I've been hit!
Oh, damn it!
You okay? Good. Move it! Move it!
Oh, God! What, do we have somebody on our side?
Shermans!
What does it even mean? Did they steal them? Okay, they're us. I see the star now. I thought they said that they were the Germans. I was like, then why are we excited and happy? Things even happening to our guys, and like I have tears falling. Maybe it's relief. Oh my god! Blythe. You got him. Does that help with your fear at all? Yeah, sit down, baby. Do you have some chocolate? I think I need some chocolate. My blood sugar is like shot. I feel so bad for soldiers like him, though.
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy, you okay?
No, he's just in a shootout with the Germans. I forget who the guy was that was in Saving Private Ryan that like couldn't shoot, and like I know a lot of people were mad at him, but I also understand that. Like, how can you if your body's just telling you that to stop, goes blind? Are you gonna go track him down to make sure? That's what he's doing. That was a good shot. I don't know if you want to do that. But before you go, does he have a Luger? Oh, we're still going. I thought that was going to be the end of the episode. Each episode needs to come with chocolate.
Hate asking for volunteers.
Then pick them.
Need to take a look at that farmhouse. Who wants to go?
Now you gotta pick them.
I'll go.
Anybody else?
I'll be lead.
Live lead scout. Move out.
It's not like I'm like proud of him, but like I'm proud of him. Sometimes you have to be so traumatized to get like to the other side of it.
What exactly are you doing with your reserve chute?
Gonna send it to Kitty when we get back to England. Silk. Figure it'll make a good wedding dress, you know? What with rationing and all.
Well, isn't that cute? Please be careful, guys. I don't want to feel like a breath of relief just for something bad to happen.
What? I'm so sentimental?
No, that you think we're gonna make it back to England.
Oh. I don't know. I think putting the flower on him is going to be one of those problems. Because they're going to know where it came from. They know what it means. They know where it came from. And then when somebody's wearing one... If I got all the way through this episode to care about Blythe. Damn it! Damn it! Son of a bitch!
Hang in there, Blythe. Come on. Keep moving. Down. Yeah! Top window, right! Cease fire! Take it easy, Blythe. Take it easy. Come on, dude.
Oh my god. Son of a bitch. Is he okay? I don't think getting shot in the neck is a good thing. Ever. Especially out in the field. Damn it.
In grateful acknowledgement of the blood shed in the service of your country, it is my honor to present you with the Order of the Purple Heart.
Yeah.
Wait, he made it?
You have no shame.
Hey, I got one hole in my shoulder, a second in my calf, then there's the boil on my shin that ought to be lanced.
Now, he only gets one.
That's awful. Oh my god, I'm happy you made it, but I don't know if I'm happy you made it. You are so traumatized. Wish I could give him a hug. I say, get on the road. Good grief. Well, I'm glad you two are having fun.
Hey, slow down.
Slow down, yeah.
Fancy me, Alton. In your dreams, buddy.
Oh! I mean, they need to release all that pent-up whatever. Frustration, energy, anger, angst, firefight. What's going on, Lipton?
Couple of announcements,
boy.
men.
Oh boy, here we go.
First, the training exercise scheduled for 2200 has been canceled.
Probably because you guys are going somewhere.
All passes are hereby revoked. We're heading back to France, so pack up all your gear.
I thought they were going to England.
Would you like a cup of tea? I've got the water boiling.
No, thank you. I'm in a hell of a bit of a hurry. But thank you anyway.
I mean, he is cute. I would flirt with him too and ask him to stay and sit for tea.
Lieutenant Meehan's one of yours, isn't he? I hope he hasn't forgotten his laundry.
Meehan?
I'll take it.
Thank you.
Meehan's here? He survived?
Sergeant Evans, Private Moya.
Oh.
Gray,
I get what's happening. It's all the people that have
Miller.
died.
Collins, Elliot, Blythe.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about it. Okay, definitely the theme for this episode was like fear. And besides Spears, who has already kind of accepted that he's going to die or could die, a lot of these men are very afraid, and some are debilitated by that. Some people are driven by it. Some people want to conquer it. Blythe is definitely an example of like the body is going to do whatever it's going to do, and like what did they call it? Hysterical blindness. Sorry, I still have like tears like rolling down my face because once I start. But hysterical blindness, like I was just like, wait, why was he staring up at the sun and now he can't see? And at first in my mind, I was like, he's faking. And then it was very obvious that he wasn't faking. And then when it came back, I was like, I don't know if he should be going back out there. Like, what if it happens again? Like, and for him, like, shooting and killing that German soldier, taking the flower, I personally was just like, he's going to walk up, they're going to see it and be like, oh, they killed one of our guys, like, or he did, like, because they, one of the best. So I forgot who it was. I'm going to talk about it, but I have to look up the name from Saving Private Ryan. Upham. So like me personally, like, when I see somebody that is either debilitated by fear or has like massive anxiety, like there's some things that you just can't control, and your response to that, like your body, like it's kind of like you can't stop yourself from dying. You can't like keep your eyes open, like the people that fight anesthesia. Like there's just certain things that like your body ends up just taking control. And fear has that same thing, a fear response of like, hysterical blindness or just debilitating fear of like not being able to move, and you just sit there and cry, and I can't fault anybody for that because it's war. I was very upset about, the fact that he was debilitated and like people that I cared about died because of it. But then, he did end up killing that soldier. Upham did. And, it's one of those things is that he finally was like, he realized that like his fear held him back, and then he was able to do the thing that he couldn't do before. And you know, everyone's like, well, I wouldn't do that, or I couldn't do that, but you don't really know until you're in that situation. You know, a lot of people think that they're fine and then they freeze and they can't. Now, I don't know what's going on with Spears. That dude is interesting. I get like, you know, not wanting to take prisoners because like then you have to like feed them, you have to worry about them, and it's easier just to dispose of them and move on. I don't know if the stories are true. I don't know if, you know, they're getting fabricated and they're growing bigger and bigger. And then there's this, you know, mystery of what really happened with Spears. He seems off. He seems very cold. You know, telling Blythe like you're already dead. You need to accept it, and then everything's easier. I don't know if that's true. Obviously, unless you've been in that position, you can't really say for sure. But I do know that, you know, being cold in a time of war might help. Not thinking of the other side as humans. Always thinking that your time is up. So, like, you know, do whatever you can. I don't know if he was based off of a real person, but because everybody else was, I'm going to say yes. The guy collecting all the purple hearts, that doesn't sit well with me. And like the friendly, I was saying friendly fire, but the friendly bayoneting. I'm sure that stuff happens all the time. You know, people like get startled and, you know, they see, you know, because like there's hunger, there's sleeplessness, there's fear, there's all those things that can mess with your mind that in a moment you could do something and it could, you know, kill somebody that is in your company instead of, you know, they could like, and even said, he's like, I thought you were a German. I really thought that was going to happen to Blythe, is that somebody was going to think that he was a German and shoot him. I'm happy that didn't happen. And then for him to die, like I thought he died several different times in this. I was like, I mean, not even like die, like went blind. And then I was like, oh God, he's in the hole. Did he go blind again? And he obviously didn't. And then when he stood up to start shooting, I thought for sure he was going to get shot. And then when he killed somebody and went after the guy to go find him, I was like, the guy's going to be alive and he's going to kill him. That didn't happen, but he took his flower. And then I thought the flower was going to be like this little sign that like, oh, we have to kill this guy because he took out one of our good guys, or one of our like really amazing snipers, or whatever they were saying. Amazing soldiers, top of the tier, whatever. And then he was going to get killed. And then he shows up at the hospital. And then I was like, okay, like I guess he's going to make it. And then nope. I really feel so much empathy for people who suffer from like a fear that is just debilitating. This is not an example of war. But like, have you ever been in a situation where you saw something happening and you could do nothing about it? Your mind and your body just kept watching. I literally the other day saw a guy get out of his car and he was like looking with the door open, looking around. He was at like a corner ready to make a right-hand turn. I think maybe he was impaired. But then his car started rolling backwards and it threw him to the ground. And then he got up and started trying to like push the car to make it stop, which don't do that. You know, a vehicle is definitely going to win every single time. And it knocked him down again. And I feel like he was this close from getting run over by his own car, and his car rolled up onto a curb and it stopped. And then like 3 people pulled up to like help the guy out. But like literally I'm like this, watching it go on. Hands didn't move. I didn't even go, none of that. Like I just watched, and like my brain couldn't do anything else. I couldn't roll down my window and ask him if he was okay. It's not like I'm going to stop the car. It's like, what can I do? But I didn't even ask if he was okay. Other people showed up and I was like, the light screen, and I just drove forward. And it's like one of those things, I don't know if it's necessarily fear, but my body just wouldn't let me do something. And And I would love to think that I'm great in an emergency. I don't think I am. We've had emergencies at the dental office that I've worked at, and I thought I was doing great. I'm like, should I call 911? And it's like, he fainted. Hold on. And they break out the smelling salts and wake the guy up. And I was like, oh. Went a little extreme on that one. So, like, I get the idea that fear, especially in war and in this situation, all of it, you don't know how you're going to handle it. And then when you're there, your body might not let you do what you want to do or what you need to do, what you've been trained to do. It's doing what it thinks it needs from you. But I thought we were like headed to England, which means that like we were going to get a break and be sent out again. But it seems like they're going to be sent out without even a break. When the woman had said Meehan, I was just like, wait, did Meehan make it? And like, we didn't know about it? Or like I don't really know where they were stationed per se, like where they took off from originally, maybe. And Meehan never came back for his laundry, obviously, because he died because his plane went down. But then she started naming off all of the other soldiers and then ends with Blythe. And it's just like, they're never coming back for their clothes. They didn't make it. Which just means that my group of my guys that I've spent all this time with and that I love and care about, they're headed back, probably to Normandy. Probably nowhere good. They seem like they're a great unit, a great company. They get the job done. They're reliable. They have great leadership. When Winters got shot, I was like, you've got to be kidding me. And then it was just a ricochet, which, yay. I'm fiercely protective of Winters. I absolutely love Winters. And I mean, there's a lot of guys in here. Garnier still, what a weirdo. Just the way he even had his hand on the guy's chest and just like made him stop. I was like, what is wrong with you, you weirdo? Like, why? Just everything about him is just odd. War does that. I think he was odd before that. Just saying. So as much as I'm I'm just like, Garnier's weird, I'm also like, but he's on our side. Thank God. Lipton, I was like so worried about Lipton in, was it Cannery? Carentan. I was really worried about Lipton and Carentan. I was like, hell no. You cannot kill Donnie Wahlberg. I don't have an emotional attachment to Donnie Wahlberg himself, but like the recognizable faces are the ones I'm equally more attached to because I already know them. And Spears, again, he's kind of like Garnier in this instance where I'm like, thank God he's on our side, because if he wasn't, yikes. The loading of like the rocket launcher to take out the tanks, Jesus. Whew. I don't know a lot of those men and like their names, but I'm almost like I don't want to learn it because I don't want to get attached, but I feel like I should learn it just for respect's sake. But guys, if you want to watch the full length reaction to this episode, it will be available on my Patreon and up to one episode early. But in the meantime, like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Equally traumatized, yes. I know that the response to Upman and maybe the response to Blythe might be the same. And I would just ask for you to look at it from a different perspective other than somebody who maybe even served in war, but like from an instance of somebody who like literally has no control over what their body is doing to them. Like he didn't choose to go blind. You know, he didn't choose to be shot in the neck. I'm just saying that like there's no choice in like what happens. So like if you were against Upman and really upset with him, did you get it from the perspective with Blythe? Because I do feel like even though it was different instances, it's kind of one and the same where you're debilitated by fear and something stops you from being able to do your job. You just don't have a choice on how your body responds. You really don't. You really, really don't. I'm just kind of curious because there was a lot of people that were like really shit talking Upman in the comments for Saving Private Ryan. And it made me really sad because, you know, there are so many people put in situations that they don't know how their body's going to handle it until they're in it. And sometimes it's a success. And there's other times where it's this. And I just wonder if you felt the same way about Upman after seeing Blythe go through what he went through, or if maybe you never even put it together. I feel like them talking about fear in the beginning and all of them experiencing fear and like the guy saying, like, he's like, of course I had fear. I was very scared, but I still did what I needed to do. And I get that. I also get the other way. So I don't want to make it a big argument or anything, but just extend empathy wherever you can. I'm sure that guy that almost got run over by his car twice was handled by the other 3 dudes that jumped out of their trucks. There's nothing that little old me was going to be able to do about it. I don't think that they were going to let him get back into his car, but just saying. I'm sure I have hope in humanity that no one let him continue on. That they said, no, buddy, you're calling a friend. And nobody was hurt. That's all that matters, really. But anyway, guys, my little story about a guy getting run over by a car, and this is war. It's the only thing I can relate it to. And I hate that. And like I said, I work on veterans at my office. And so when I speak to them about things, like they always talk about things that are absolutely unimaginable, but it's probably not even their biggest trauma. It's like just the stuff that they can talk about, or willing to talk about, or have talked about. So it like has been easier because that wall has already been brought down a little bit. But there's a lot of things that people go through and they have to carry it with them. There's a lot of things that people experience that they can't handle. And all I say is extend empathy wherever you can. All right, guys, come back here for the next episode. In the meantime, I'll see you. Be nice to each other out there.